Hello and welcome to the Vasilia Romaeon channel. My name is Michael and today we continue our campaign in Europa Universalis 4. This is the vanilla playthrough and we are playing as Muscovy. In the previous episode we had a war against the Kalmar Union and it wasn't too long. We simply took Wyborg from them in order to secure our northwestern border, because this province has a nice fort in here. And well, afterwards we simply did nothing. So in this episode we are going to probably start making our first advances into the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth. First, let's start building a spy network on them, and hopefully we will be able to claim at least these 4 provinces because I want to take them. Alternatively, we might get a mission from our estates, but actually we already have a mission to amass some good number of ducats. We already got 500, mostly due to the fact that we sold some lands, but well, we can always do better and always can get some more than even that. Anyway, there's not really a way to get any more money from our estates, for example. So I guess what we can do is to, say, decrease our army maintenance. Most of our forces are already mothballed, and we shall also core these provinces, but we shall wait first for the war exhaustion to go down. So, thinking about it, let's check one thing. Okay, we don't have the penalty from annexing our vassals due to this particular privilege, which means that we might start annexing some of them as well. Let's start improving relationships with them. We can also get a royal marriage, because why not? So okay, that will work. Let's then just wait for... Also, 20,000 is just a bit too much even for a province like Moscow, apparently. Just grasslands. But okay, we can always split this army. Now, since we only need to wait for our war exhaustion to go down, we can go Ep.5. And just wait for our money to accumulate and yet again war exhaustion to go down. It might bring us to 24, 23 even. Influence in the cabinet. Many of the faithful Orthodox of Muscovy see that our statesman Anton Albrecht as a threat to the theological purity of the government, blah blah blah. I would rather lose some prestige and legitimacy than 25 diplomatic power. That would be a bit too much for my taste. Okay, we lost our great power status, unfortunately. Pskov gets fortification until the end of the game. That's a pretty good event. So those Westerners apparently found gold somewhere. Also, let's do this best guess, that way we shall see more stuff that is happening. Also, yes, Let's take a look at our diplomatic status. We are currently embargoed by Lithuania, but we are not embargoing anyone, which is weird. We can embargo... Okay, we can't because we don't have available diplomats, sadly. So we can either get some reduction to national unrest or 5 legitimacy, and I would rather get some legitimacy anytime. And as I told you, it's 23 now. Not a whole lot, but well, why not? Manpower, church estates. So we can spend loyalty and resources in order to make the defensiveness and local development cost in Moscow for 10 years. Thinking about it. Okay, let us actually do it. Let us get this one, so we lose some appreciation of progress, which I don't care about. And we lose some burgers' loyalty. But we get 5 prestige, which is nice. And the local development cost is also nice. Let's take a look at our texts and ideas. Well, we certainly don't want to spend any mill points, neither diplomatic actually. When it comes to admin, we're just 1 year ahead of time, so we're going to lose some innovativeness pretty soon next year, which is not good, but what can you do? We are pretty damn behind when it comes to Renaissance and stuff. It's growing, that's true, but it's very slow progress. Okay, let's also start claiming these provinces, and if we can, we shall declare war on them afterwards. Maybe we won't be able to do much this episode because, well, I mean, we can go to war without claiming all of these lands, but I would prefer to have those claims if it's possible at all. We aren't actually having enough of anything to get splendor. We didn't humiliate a rival, we don't control centers of trade, didn't discover America, don't have a large city, nothing. Well, when it comes to large cities, since we have that thing about development in Moscow, we might actually want to invest some of our points into here. Say, okay, that will only bring us to 25, or I can put all of the military ones, but then, oh, that would be pretty bad. We're already 2 techs behind everyone around us. Okay, maybe not 2 techs, but okay, 2 techs behind Sweden, 1 tech behind Lithuania, and 2 techs behind Poland. So we won't be able to declare war on them anytime soon. Well, I'm not sure it's worth it. And in terms of icons, we have this one. Oof, that's a tough choice. Let's go for a couple of these, and then a couple of these. Let's invest all of our admin, and then a couple of these. So now we are at 30, and we are at 76% progress towards Renaissance, and it's growing steadily. And we're still having all of our military power, so we will be able to get that idea. We need 35 to claim Bryansk. And there it goes. Now our innovativeness is decreasing. But we can get some money from our church, which is great. And we also completed the agenda of the burgers. That's giving us construction cost minus 10% and construction time. Well, considering that we got quite a lot of money right now, we can't spend it, if anything. We can spend it on, say, some... Okay, we can always build one manufactory, farm estate, but that's something, I guess. Let's build this one, the Galich and the Ref, and Yuriev. That will do. Give us some money. Which is great. And then we can get the idea, as well as some innovativeness from that idea. Even though it's just getting us one and we are losing it. We're losing it faster than we're getting it, so probably not worth it. Who are these guys? Permian separatists. Oh. That would be nice if they actually were able to get all of these provinces. And it's like 3 provinces at the same time. You rarely see these many rebels actually. Okay, we got this claim. And now we are going to get the Splendor just a wee bit faster. Thinking about it, let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh well, if we just upgrade these centers of trade, we'll get the second age objective fulfilled. Also, let us mothball these 2 guys as well. There we go. And our current Grand Knyaz, despite being pretty good in terms of skills, is a sinner, interestingly. Which is kind of weird. So... our workshops are being built slowly. Let us go speed 5 yet again. Oh, look at that. Great Horde is actually growing kind of strong. And so is Kazan. They basically ate the Nogai Horde together. Are they allied to each other, I wonder? Well, no. They're probably rivals as well. Yeah, they are. Bronze cannons. So yes, of course. Are they Tech 7 now? Yeah, they are. Damn. If they decide to attack us, there will be no stopping them. Even though they have no reason. They would rather attack Great Horde, I assume. Now, let's go for... do we need Sudebnik? Let's go for this, and there we go for this once more. Fortification effort, Novgorod gets local defensiveness for 25 years. Eh well. Here... there's a chance that Boyas would rebel in Holmokore. Let's send these on, or we can just let it slide. They'll just get 1% of the land anyway, which is not that much. Also, let us see if we can get a diet, but we can't, sadly. But on the bright side, we can now actually increase the size of one of our trade centers, say in Novgorod. And now we got 1, 2, 3, just 3 for now. We need to upgrade 2 more centers of trade to get that objective. So we got a core on Viborg, and now we can... oh, it will bring us overcrowding capacity, but I can live with that. And let's core it all. So we can lose some money or lose some stability. Well, I didn't want to go into that, so we'll do this. And now let us start getting out some development from provinces that are not of Slavic culture. Say this one we can get 9 gold from here. And Viborg we can get 10 gold from here, which is great. Holy Roman Empire, Ludwig of Nassau. Oh, that's unusual. It's not Austria anymore. It's just this one province minor. Kinda weird. And we can get some of this stuff for inflation. Let's do. And see if we can hire, say, a inflation reduction guy, but no. Unfortunately, no way. Okay. So our current situation is such that we wouldn't be able to do much in terms of going to war even if we wanted to, because yeah, everyone around us has better technology and I'm spending my willpower on the ideas, even though I would say that probably we should actually get this tech at this point. Let's focus on that. Truce is expired. Okay. How much we can improve with Perm? Well, quite a lot. Finnish separatist and Viborg. So they will rebel at some point. Let's increase our army maintenance. Let's send them right there. Oh, Poland find out about our spy network, sadly. How is this thing going? Not quite as fast as I would like it to. No. How much we have? We have 10. But we can't really do much about it, so... Can we revoke some development from here? Not really. Let's check another thing. Okay, so died. Patriarchs want a church in there. These guys want a workshop in Novgorod. A workshop would do better than a church, I'd say. Let's seize some lands. Okay, we won't be able to sail anything for now, but whatever. What I wanted to do is to enforce unity of faith, thus allowing me to convert these guys in Viborg to Orthodoxy, even though the progress will be very slow. And we might also want to actually try to help these guys in Tver. Otherwise they're going to get a new ruler, well, who is still from Rurikavich dynasty. There we go. Okay, so the farm estate is almost finished, which is great. So we can get tax modifier for some legitimacy. Oof. That's a tough one because I actually like it, but then the burgers' loyalty would go lower than 30%, which is not good. So let's go for this instead. And now we have enough money to upgrade one of our centers of trade, so let's upgrade this one. And so it's just one left. Oh god, now we can get the idea for innovativeness. Okay, it's not worth it. Let's get the mill tech instead. So the revolt in November just happened. Let's go to Neva. And here we are going to have some rebels in Neva as well. Also thinking about it, we can actually start converting them, as well as we can get some of development from these provinces. I mean, money, it is money indeed. Probably I should have started getting this development earlier. It would be cheaper to convert them. Now let us start converting these guys to Novgorodian culture. Okay, what else we can convert? These guys. And these guys. This will be a bit more on the expensive side, but okay. Okay, there we go. I mean, Novgorodian is not accepted, but at least it's in the same group. So yeah. Let's go to speed 5. Let's wait until we get 200 gold and then we shall upgrade yet another center of trade. Now, since we have a free diplomat, let us issue embargoes against our rivals. Poland, Denmark, and Golden Horde. And well, we got some of these prestige, these power projection. Not a whole lot though. So then we can go to Tech 5. Great, Eastern Militia. There we go. Now we can either invest some of our points into Moscow. Okay, Renaissance appeared there, which is great. Say in Mozhaisk as well, and in Kolomna once, or maybe twice. Yeah, good. And then we shall get this edict out. So, how's this going? Not quite there yet. Okay, now do we have enough money? Yurgev cannot do this. I can't do it in Yaroslav. So now we have 2 of these, which means that Splendor going to grow a lot faster. And one of our vassals is pissed off, which is Perm. We shall placate them. Oh, would you look at that? They got a new territory from Kazan, from rebels, which is funny. So can we revoke this? No, we can't, so we're going to prolong this edict, or rather this privilege. Okay, be it so. Let's see if we can. Okay, we can't vassalize any of these guys. Okay. Workshop in Novgorod, remember that. There it goes. More money. Even better. Let's build a marketplace at Yaroslavl. And do we have one in Nizhny Novgorod? We do. Do we have one in Pskov? We do. Great! Isn't that beautiful? How's the Splendor going? Not quite fast enough. And neither the techs. So how is the Renaissance? Do we actually have enough development already to embrace it? Not really. So we change some of these provinces' culture. Can do it in this Karelia province as well. And we got additional development in Novgorod, which is great. Let's see how it goes. 77. I mean, if we invest some of our points into Novgorod, that will probably get the Renaissance going in that province. So let's try it. Let's try if we can do this twice and this twice. Well, not quite there yet, but it will be sooner rather than later. 95. Okay, it's very slow progress, and there's the alarm clock. Okay, which means that we're going to finish the episode right about here. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do much about it. But, well, it is what it is. Soon we're going to get some Renaissance in Novgorod, and hopefully our treasury will allow us to actually embrace this institution. And then we get Tech 6, and with Tech 6 we shall be able to go to war against the Polish-Lithuanian Commonwealth toe to toe, and as well as we shall get claims on these two provinces. Anyway, my friends, I'm going to finish this episode right about now. I hope you enjoy this campaign so far, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.